Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Unethical experimenter here, ready to go have fun with the world. Speaking of which, how's Irving doing? Oh, still in your cage, eh, Irving? Well, you keep struggling there. We still stocked up? Looks like it. Yeah, Irving's got a ways to go. Why don't you chew on this stuff? I left it in here for you. Why don't you play with your toys? No accounting for Irving. So what are we doing today? We're gonna finish off Vonix later on, but before that, we need a biocrud janitor and the new petri dishes. I remember this problem. Embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassment, is this okay? This looks like it's going okay. This is working as intended. I finally hit on a system that works as intended. Okay, good. I'm glad that's working. Now, we put in another petri dish maker. Here, let's check on, blue circuits. Are you being made? Like, 200 products. That's a lot of products. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want to see. It's probably not... What's your bottleneck right now? Why aren't you filled completely up? You need MOSFETs, just like everyone else in the world. And that's right here. And you need a delivery. And you're waiting on... Really? You're waiting on some wafers? That seems weird to me. And if we go look at our wafer production facilities, we see that this is indeed not going. Because we don't have any... Oh, it's going very slowly. Oh, we at the... No, we're fully backed up here. We have more capacity. Why aren't... Oh, no, we don't. This is, in fact, us going at full capacity. Oh, I see. Don't we get a better recipe for this real soon? Like, real soon, kind of ish soon? Like here, yeah. We turn into a monocrystalline silicon plate, and it's a little better. But this is a bit away. So, I mean, this is nice. Except for this part. Oh, it's aramid fiber. Anyway, this is on my list. Okay, don't worry, you're on my list. Because we finally have ways to get more Yotoi Aloe now, and I just have to implement them. But for the moment, I need to find this place. And I never put in a biocrud janitor, and I never regulated this. You see, the one up here is regulated right here. And I neglected that piece. So let's just copy and paste that. Let's not think too hard, because when we do that, we make mistakes. And let's just kind of do that. And then red in, then red out. How about we pull you down to be in power range? There you go. So we are completely full up. That's what we got here. And so you should be stopped. And so we'll go and we will copy whatever we did here. And we'll paste it. There. And now it will stop producing enormous amounts of biocrud whenever petri dishes are full up. Meanwhile, shouldn't you be doing a job? What are you doing? No, really, what are you doing? You just never started? I think you were never ever started. No, I want you to do this first. Okay, so I put him down and I just never pressed his button. That's a new one. Anyway, this will work itself out now. Did both of these things. Now we have to convert Yotoi to a next level sushi belt. And that's for aramid fiber. And that's, again, we'll deal with the aramid fiber problem that we were just looking at. So, over somewhere. Over in here-ish. Things are working right now. They're just working slow. We have a bottleneck. It's over here-ish, right? He says, blindly groping through his factory, claiming he knows where he's going, insisting to himself that this is all somehow okay. Yeah, right here. I found it. I'm a genius. All right, so I turned you off last episode, right? Yes. All right. So you're going to get reprogrammed. And then we still have all of this. Ugh. Okay, personal logistics off. All right, so what I'm going to do is, here, I will illustrate right here now. I will get a room in my inventory, and then I'll begin illustrating. Put all that in there. Give me this. Give me my boys. I think that's it for right now. Maybe give me a little more belt pieces. All right, okay. Pipe, maybe. All right, so here's our problem, right? This produces the crucial fruits, what we need, at a rate of 0.13 a second. And what we want instead is to use this recipe. This produces at 0.45 a second. This is what? Triple speed? So yes, worth. This will also translate directly into triple aramid fiber. So yes, worth. Problem is you need 3 new ingredients. Like ash is easy. Fertilizer is a burden, and biomass is easy. So I have to get this all in. So 6 solid things coming in and 1 product out. That's a sushi belt right there. That's all that means. I suppose I'm going to try to do this all on 1 whale, at least to start. All right, I suppose. I got to pick this entire thing up. And this whole mess has to come with me. And this too. There's just so much stuff here. Then I don't think I have room for another one, so I really do need 1 whale to handle all of this, which is going to be awkward. All right, so what we want out of life, something like this, right? Here, let's put this down. It's going to look different. So give me Yotoi Aloe. And so you just have to be like that now. You can be touching each other. It's fine. And then like little blocks. Funny how you do have to water them. Where's the water port? Mr. Dinosaur, you are embarrassing the factory. You can do this. You can do this if you just breathe and think. Breathe and think. And then we leave a little gap called a via. And we try it like this, right? And it'll come straight around and up here somewhere. And then straight around again. And then right about here we'll have some sort of cachement that will pull the fruit off of the belt. Do we have room for 2 more? That'd be really nice. But somehow I don't think we do. So that is mostest bestest. Well, that's mostest bestest. If we wanted to put in 2 more, it's just not going to work. So yes, this is the greatest and best. Optimus Maximus right here. Alright, so there's a slight problem. You can see it, and so can I. So don't worry about it. We'll fix it. Alright, so we need this guy right here to be bringing in all of our supplies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is what we're doing. And then we're going to have to program all this. So let's just not think about that for a moment. We're going to need ash, gravel, limestone, dirt, biomass, and fertilizer. It's the fertilizer that makes me think we're going to have problems. We have a lot of strain on the fertilizer system, and 8 ash. I think it's going to have to be addressed soon. Gravel, 5 limestone, 4 soil, 6 biomass, 5 fertilizer. Okay. All right, we do this. So our number is going to be, we have a bunch of weird ones in here. Soil is 200, gravel is 200, and ash is 1,000. So it's 1, 6, 11, 13, 19, 24. Our number is 24. So that means we can go get 350 basically. All right, 350 times 8 is 3,000 ash. That is 3,500 gravel. And then 350 times 5. I could probably do this in my head. I'm not doing that. 1,800 times 4. Yeah. A little too early to do this. In my opinion, anyway. 2,100. And then 5 again. Which if I was being smart, I would remember. But I'm not. All right. There is our order. Let's go get our new whale and reprogram him. Where are you? Not in my inventory. Ba-boom. There you are. All right. New friend. Old friend. Eternal friend. You have a job. Your job is going to be different. You're going to still go to all those places, right? But you also need to go get ash. And that's easy enough. That's right here. I want you to load items until caravan has ash 3,000. Okay, great. And then up. Probably last, honestly. All right, then you need biomass, which is also in that stack. Right there. We have plenty in stock. That's what you want to see. Biomass and 2,100. And you go up. Probably like that. That's probably good enough. And lastly, you have to get fertilizer, which is in demand. No, actually, we have plenty in stock right now. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's just a very pulsy commodity, you know? You should probably be first, honestly. You're in the product stack. All right, so you now get 3,500. Wow. 3,500 gravel. And limestone, you're getting 1,800. Load items until caravan. Oh, they changed the names in between me doing this. That's good. Okay. Fertilizer, gravel, limestone, soil is now 1,400. And then all the rest is fresh. All right, so 35. Okay, don't do that. It doesn't select anymore. You got to erase first. 1,800. And then... Okay. And then don't do that anymore. And then 1, unload until target. Unload until target. Unload until target. And we need ash. And we need biomass. And we need fertilizer. So we will continue filling out this ticket. And we will set him free. And then all this is done. All right. Off you go. Go get your new stuff. Meanwhile, we have to program this. We also have to do a proper... Here, we're not done yet. You are all listening. You must listen. That is the quality of the sushi belt. Okay, good. And now you do ash, ash. And I guess we just do 200 on the belt. And we're just going to start with this. And I don't think you should ever need anything more, right? And soil and soil. Biomass and biomass. Fert and fert. Okay, good. Now all these icons are done. And now we must do a true splitter. A true mixer, rather. Yeah, sure. That works. There's going to be a bit of a blind spot in there. It doesn't matter. There we go. And some will get on the belt right now. It'll get split on both sides. All right, we got to work on hands. No, wait, we got to... Here, we got to get all of this stuff in this bin. Here, this is for you. That is for you. This is for you. These are seeds. I'm going to have to deal with these. Seeds go right there. Now, oh, and I got to put the Yotois back. There you go. I can probably pick up everything else now. Now, it doesn't have a mixer, but it has a splitter. And that should probably be good enough, right? And we just do 1, 2, 3. And then 1 out. Probably 1 out, right? Yeah, it should be fine. I wonder if I should be stack inserting out. I have room for it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I usually do stack inserters everywhere. But who can say? Not me. Okay, perfect. And I strongly believe that this belt is going to be enough. So we have to also stop this. Oh, you're delivering. You're here? You ready? You doing this? Oh, the comparador is not ready yet. It isn't ready. Ash? Ash less than 100, right? Or fert less than 100, or what's the other one? Biomass. Biomass less than 100. There we go. Where'd all the fertilizer go? No, simple question. Where'd the fertilizer go? Did you not drop? Why was it so full? Come back. You have plenty of fertilizer. Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. Why is? We have too much limestone in here. And we have too much gravel in here. Okay, those are actual real problems. Here, just give me a box. Just give me a normal box. Right here. I said no, come back. You come back now. You come back. And I want you to wait. Wait forever. Alright, hold on a second here. We're gonna have to get this stuff out because it's over full and now I can't put in the fertilizer, right? So now it has still too much gravel. And gravel, and now we have... Okay, we're under gravel. We still have too much limestone. Alright, we're under gravel. We're under ash. We have too much soil. Just keep chucking it in the boxes. All right, we're under soil. All right, now I want you to try it again. Try it again, but do it smart this time. Okay, so, okay, it's ready. It's kind of going. Okay, better. I need another box. Just to chuck your toys. And we can double this when we get better Yotois, after we uplift them. All right, so, oh, it's actually happening. I gotta do this now. So probably 2. And you make fruits. Bup. The problem is these aren't stack inserters. Like, we can do this, and this is just going to be easy, right? And you will make seeds. You will not make seeds, but you will extract seeds. There you go. Seeds will get off the belt like that. And then this will eventually work out. And I worry about this not being fast enough. So let's just watch it for a little bit. All of this is going to go into Yotoi, and that's good. Now we have to stop all this, right? When certain conditions have been reached. I mean, this seems to be working just fine. Here, let's check that off then. Then we're probably going to go do Tufra after this. Ugh, look at this problem. This needs to be less of a problem when they're both going, but it looks like it's going to win eventually. You're not regulated or anything, right? No. Alright, so you have to stop making fruit at conditions, right? This looks very steady. Well, there was a slight drop there. Alright, let's take a look. And then over here we should just be coming... Okay, we're not filling the... We're almost filling the demand, actually. 0.25 a second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14, that's 350. No, 3.5 a second. And this is producing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this should actually be enough. This is basically 400 a second. So we should be enough to be running this forward full tilt. And that should be more aramid fiber. Here, let's take a look. Look, yeah, look, it's backed up. We're going to have to maybe take prod off of this. The prod is for cobalt extract. How much can this produce? This is producing 15 per second times 14. All right. 14 times 15 is basically just 200, right? So 200 TCL a second, and this is enough to run 4 full time. So no, we're not running this the entire time. But we should be seeing a nice spike in aramid fiber. Yeah, so in the before times, we were making that at 300 a minute or so with like spikes, strange spikes. But now we turned it off, and now in the new times, it's like 10K, tripling it, which would make sense because the bottleneck was the fruit. All right, so we have to... This will turn off when there's enough terephthalate chloride in the system. And is this what I want out of life? Do I want to stop this when both are done? Because we're reading, we need, what is this? Deluxe fish food, which needs the fruit. And I don't think we're using that anywhere right now. So yeah. I guess when both of these are turned off, we should be halting the belt, like right here. That would stop everything. It's like right here we have the information. So if both of these are full, essentially, just stop the belt, do something. What should I do? Turn off the outserters, turn off the inserters, turn off the facilities? Should probably turn off the facilities, right? Let's try that and see how it works. It's all a matter of what is least wasteful. Alright, and here we have terephthalate chloride is less than 10K. Or fish food, less than 3K. Output E equals 1. Then we'll just turn off all the buildings. You are enabled and disabled based on E greater than or equal to 1. There we go. So they all have that, and it's going to be real easy to wire up, right? So of course there will be a little more waste in the system because of it'll halt the building, and anything that's being made at the time will just continue rotting. So it will have a batch of seeds coming out, but we have multiple ways of getting rid of seeds. But I am pleased with this. This is good. If this backs up, I suppose that's the other thing I should be thinking of. It is slowly backing up. Should I pull some prod off of this? Make it go a little faster? Just so that we always have the ability to consume everything in fact. All of the fruits. Like we're not cobalt blocked anymore. That's what it used to be back when I last looked at this. We're probably going to be molybdenum blocked. No, wait, he's on his way. Alright, so good. Aramid fiber is in a better position. Oh, look at this. Nice. That's all we're going to need, right? For a while. Alright, next. That's actually going to shake loose a lot of stuff. I think we're blocked on Tufra for some reason. I remember this, but don't remember why. Yeah, we don't have enough potatoes. And as a consequence, we don't have enough sugar. And as a consequence of that, we don't have enough of something else. It cascades. That's what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, we're going to uplift Tufra, I think. Here, let's just go inspect Tufra. I seem to remember there's some sort of compound problem at the potato farm. Maybe uplifting is not the way to go, but I'll probably do that. And after this, we're going to hook up Vonix's and just finish that out. And that shouldn't take terribly long. Alright, so problem 1 is we're still using Mark 1 potatoes over here. And problem 2 is you're not going, because we're having probably just belt capacity issues, I suppose. Like, no soil. No soil. So we have a lot of slack capacity right here. We were close enough to see the flash. I'm surprised the suit isn't ticking. Yeah, so we have about a third of this not going. Maybe more. So this is going to be 1/2 of the equation is going to be figuring out proper belt balancing, I guess. This guy just dropped. So if we need more, I guess we just need to increase everything by like a third, right? Apparently there's a lot of mass. because already putting a lot of stuff on this. And that, oh, and we're already having trouble dumping. I wonder how much, nice. 2,000, just more of everything, I say. Brute force tuning. Then over here. Okay, so we just dumping more stuff on the belt. Are we going to reach our goal? Kind of looks like we will, right? We have 2K potatoes on the belt. And the potatoes only, they flow through here. And then potatoes get put in this bin. All right. Anyway, we got speed modules now. Huzzah. And then we have level 3s at the next step. Wow. It's not far away at all. Or, okay, maybe it is and I just don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand. Oh, and this is what I want to do. I guess we're not uplifting 2 for today because we don't have the tech. We're probably not doing this because it requires blood meal. Blood meal is too expensive. But we might do this. We'll have to make nickel-enriched biomass. 60 fertilizer. Greedy, greedy, greedy. We're probably okay. Probably. So we can't do the uplift, so that's just off the table for the moment. The question is, can we fit all this material onto this belt? How fast do you cycle now? I mean, every 30 seconds you need all of this stuff. So actually you eat... No, you don't eat very much at all. It's not loading, even though it doesn't have a... This isn't a setup where I have red inserters as well, which would be, you know, the smart way of doing it. So it looks like we're struggling to get enough, whatever you are. What are you? Dirt? And we're having dirt throughput issues? Oh, wait. Here, let's help. Here. You gotta go here. I want you to load items until caravan has dirt. 29,000 and don't wait. And then a couple more of these. 5Ks. We just did you. 3K. Yeah, 9K. Add destination right there. I want you to load items until caravan has dirt. 9K. Then up and up and up. You do that first, please. Hopefully that will take a little stress off all of this. It's all just belt time, and we're going to be getting loaders, better loaders later. Everything's going to be fine. How is it we're not full up here on primary production dirt? Alright, I choose not to think about any of that. So on the belt now. On the belt now. 2K dirt. And we're having trouble getting over the 2K mark, huh? Well, it's probably the boom. Yeah, all according to plan. So, it's probably too early to see any results, right? We should see more flicking on. Like, why aren't you on? You need more seeds. Do we need more seeds on the belt now? You know my answer to that, right? If you see it, the answer is yes. Yeah, you just also do that. Alright, so that'll put a little bit of drain on the system for a bit. But it appears that we have plenty of space coming back, so it's not full. Yeah, so I should probably just keep an eye on this. Because this isn't a final solution by any means. Because it's, at best case, we're only increasing tufa by like a third. And we try to work with bigger numbers than that. Really, it's a pain that this recipe is not great. It needs blood meal. It needs it fast. 15 seeds for 18 tufa. Here. Tufa. And this is 10 seeds for 8 tufa, so it's a lot more seed efficient, and that's good. You need the same amount of fertilizer and the same amount of everything else. Okay, I'm really considering doing this. You need nitrogen too, but that's not a problem. You need water. Yeah, I need to go make pesticide and then put... Well, I guess I'm going to try to uplift first, right? I could set up the basic uplifter right now, considering I don't even have that going. These are all been scavenged from the south. Or I could just go do something else and pretend this is okay. It's like more should be flicking on right over here. All the way down. Yes, now you should be flicking on. This is the leading edge right here. Maybe the belt just simply cannot support this many potato makers. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe it's just going to take time for the pressure to build up? Oh, you're having trouble putting dirt on. Yeah, we've fallen below dirt threshold because there's so many seeds on now. It takes 20 dirt per, right? Maybe you need to be on both sides, right? Here, we do it like this. Take you, put you right there. Then you'll be putting dirt on the other side of the belt too. See how that goes? See how clever that is? Now it's on that side, and then it's gonna be less blocking. Yes. Intelligent brain. This looks very dense. Well, no. The bottom half is not. Alright, we're just gonna leave this for right now. We're gonna see how it goes. And then later on, there might be something more to do. Alright, so more tufa taken care of. I think that's it for chores today. I could uplift Yotoi. Yeah, we're going to do that right now because I have time. So here, notepad, go away. We went through all of this trouble down here to make the Yotoi Aloe seeds. Even farther. Okay, sorry. Disoriented for a second. Had to look. And if you have to look, you got a problem. New hot air, and then right here. This is where we've done... we've done too much. Alright, so... this facility can probably go away, right? What is the life cycle of the new Yotoi Aloe? So we can grow 5 into 2 plants. 5 into 2 plants. And then 1 plant in cold, clean air turns into 2 more fruit. And then we take those fruit, we get the seeds. So that we're going to need this. So, okay. So we don't need the Sarcoruses or the Peregrines anymore. This is probably going to remain here. I'm not going to rip it down because we're going to need to do next level soon. I'm pretty sure it's going to follow this exact same pattern. Yotoi right here. No, actually, it needs chimeric proteins and polyketide synthase enzymes, which is completely different. Then right here, need geostabilization tissue, and that's from a enhanced Bodos, right? Denatured seismite also is going to be in the area, so we're just going to leave this for right now, I think. It's going to get turned off, just hard turned off. have a part ripped out of it. I kind of feel like I should clean this up, though. Yeah, I'm going to do it. We're going to clean all of this up, which is going to be a problem. Because this guy's stuff I really don't want to deal with. And we have more of this in right here, and I don't have a lot of inventory space at the moment. So let's just start picking stuff up and see what happens. I'm going to explode soon, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's get a box out here. Throw some stuff in the box. Just clean this all up. And they'll have room for some more uplifting at some point. And we're just going to leave that there. All right, so we have to get rid of good alien sample. Can I just throw this somewhere? Like right here? Take this good alien sample, please. And we have a chitin destruction area, right? And this is just, you take everything and you shuffle it off to, yeah, central digestion. So you can have the chitin. Not sure what to do with the biomass. These Yotois gotta go in the Yotoi bin, which is over here. I don't like the desert terrain. I only like the forest terrain. I wish there was more forest over there. I wish there was a way to induce climate change. That seems very much in line with what this game can do. Where are you? Where's your dropper? Right there? Oh, I guess it is you. And despite standing directly under you, I couldn't drop. Now we have seeds for this guy. That's you. Oh, and you don't have... Oh, okay, that's enough. Alright. I think that's everything. And then we'll go do a formal uplift area. I should probably look at Renea again before I go and take a look at Vonix's. Get the feeling Renea is going to be ready to go. Oh. That's not what I wanted. Put that hole back. That's a hazard. It's going to cause people a trip and fall. I'm going to get sued. And that looks wonderful. Don't look at that. Great, right? Science is not going. Hey, let's check in. We're right here. Why are you not going, oh science? What are you missing? We're missing animal parts and cotton guts? We have plenty of blood. We have plenty of this. What's our problem? Do we not have lard? No, we don't have lard. And this is part of a problem that's oscillating back and forth, right? No, we have plenty of lard. What's going on here? Explain yourself. Why is this guy right here not picking up the lard? You have plenty of... You've got jerky in your inventory. Oh, are you having trouble with that? How do we vent jerky? Is that you? Yes. Alright, so there's a problem, isn't there? I bet you're not set up to vent jerky at all. I betcha. Nope, look who forgot it. Unload items until caravan has jerky equals 0. And it has to be biocrud too, right? Unload until caravan has biocrud. Okay. Alright. And there you go. Alright. My fault. My fault. It's going to take a while to restore that, but it will get restored. Glad I looked. We had an actual problem with science here. I guess I could only get like one brick of lard with this inventory truncated like it was. No, it's completely full right now. It's just got, well, I don't know what the problem is, but this is a bad configuration. Let's just pretend I didn't see that. Meanwhile, we need to figure out what's going on here, right? You look like you're ready to go. Only you being stopped because of some other reason, just universal religion. But why is Cotton Guts? Why are Cotton Guts not ready? It's been a while since I set this up. You have no stainless. Oh, so we had a slight imbalance. And this guy's on the way and he's waiting for... Uh-oh. That's an actual problem. You're delivering, right? Yes. You're delivering plenty of stuff. There's no problems here. Oh, and that arm is stuck. That's a problem. But besides that, I wonder if this has... This looks like it has been stopped for a while, so this is an issue. Friends. Here, let's take a look. Laboratory equipment. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this is whole levels of not good. Why do we suppose this is? We just watched a delivery. And we're not running this. So why would any of this be out? Why would any of this be giving us a problem? Rubber, small parts, and simple circuits. Simple circuits, small parts, rubber, question mark? No. Why would any of that be giving us problems? Maybe I should check back in. Maybe I should go fix this arm. You know, see it, fix it, just go do that. And then we're going to uplift Yotoi Aloe, and then we're going to do Vonix's. I got to get going. I am getting sucked into analysis. And analysis is not good. I've run the numbers on that, and I've determined it's not good. Where is lab equipment? Right here. Just fix that. And you don't even need these things. Alright, I got lots of stuff in my inventory I don't care about. I'm just going to assume this is working again. I'll check back in. Let's pick a spot for Yotoi Aloe uplifting. And I guess that's right here, right? So let's go start setting this up. I'm probably going to need more buildings. I don't know what buildings I'm going to need. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to go do. In the spirit of just doing, we're just going to go do it. Don't walk too close to the Bodos. There's consequences. All right, so we need a we need liquid nitrogen. This is true, right? We know this is true. Liquid nitrogen. Thank you. And we're going to need cold, clean air. So cold, clean, right there, right there. Then bop and bop. Great. So now we need one of these. I don't have any Yotois, but okay, we'll figure that out. And then I need a botanical garden. So it's going to be something like this, right? You need to make... That's going to be interesting. Don't look at that. Yeah, you make the fruit, and this is just going to rot into biocrud, and we're going to get rid of it that way. All right, so we have the plant. You need to make the plant. So plant goes to seeds. Plant goes to plants. Go to fruits. And then fruits go to something else. I'm going to need another botanical garden, right? And you will instead go to seeds. So we need a box. And it's going to go like this. Bang, 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 and then just back, right? And it's going to be super simple. Is there any problem with this? Okay, we're going to need all this stuff too. So yes, there is a problem with this, but don't worry. I'm here. And then we should definitely be leaving via space. So just leave a via space right there. All right, so you need that and that, and it's going to make leaves. So we need an out. So I guess that has to come like right over here. Then you have to be out, and you are leaves and biocrud. And they will spoil pretty quickly. And then just whatever this is gets shoveled in here. No, don't do that. Perfect, right? Okay, so that takes care of that. And then this has biomass as a byproduct. That's not what I want to see. Didn't you need biomass? Yeah, you do. All right, so you have to take the... Actually, you can take everything and just put it on this belt. But I'm kind of suspicious of that idea. Here, let's try this and see what happens. We want biomass. No, okay, I don't want that really. I want that though. All right, so this will take biomass and seeds. Biomass will pass through. And then hopefully it will use this biomass with preference. Are we overproducing? So each one of these, this makes 2 plants for 15 biomass. And then each plant makes 2 fruits. Each fruit makes 2 biomass. So 4 times 2 times 2. This will actually make more biomass, won't it? Okay, do it again. Each plant is 7.5 biomass. Each fruit then is, was it 3.75 biomass? And then that turns into 2 biomass. Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, never mind. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. We also need manure bacteria. Don't we have that around here? No, liquid manure. I believe we brought that in some point. I strongly believe we have liquid manure around here, probably for Renea. This strikes me as Renea-ish. Yeah, right there. Okay, good. And we have not a lot of Reneas, huh? All right, just ignore that. So this is coming together. Grab all this. Just kind of put it right there. Now I've determined that this is not what we're going to do. That's fine, and that's fine, and that's fine. Okay, good. We're ready to begin, right? So give me a regulated outpost. And I want you to get me stuff. We need pure sand. We need biomass. So we're going to do 10 pure sand, 15 biomass, right? And pure sand stacks to 200. All right, so 5 to 20. We want 20. So 3,000 divided by 20. It's not right? 150. So 150 like that, and then because some of the biomass comes back. So it's always going to be a little off. So just get 2,000. Just do it like that. But boom. So yeah, give me a dinosaur, please. You have a job, Mr. Soar, except you are here. I guess we're not done when it comes to putting stuff away. All right, we'll figure that out in a second here. Not you. Not you. I want this guy. You. You are fresh. You are clean. Just go right there. And I want you to be dinosaur hungry, please. And then go get pure sand from the earth stack and biomass from the bio stack. See how that works? Load items until I have pure sand in quantity 1,500. Then add destination bio stack. Right there. Load items until we have biomass 2,000. Great. And then you come here. You wait for your circuit condition. That is compared or equals go. Unload until target. Unload until target 1 and then 2. 1,500. 2K. Great. Go and do it. He'll be back. I believe in him. There we go. All right. Done with that. I believe in all of this, I think. I believe there's a chance of all this. How about that? And we're going to have to get a bio crud out. All right, so manure will be from like right there. The cold, clean air will come in right here. I have to go get another botanical garden. There's slight hints that this is true. Thank you, biofluid. I gotta check in that code. I've tested it for a long time. And everything's working well. I need to check that in. There's caution and then there's just laziness. And I am deep in laziness right now. So one more botanical garden. Then we'll be able to start this party, right? All right, run. And then down here. And right there. There, you're now started. I still have these in my inventory, but that's a problem. Okay, so all of this, not all of this, close to all of this. We need to hook up manure. Not manure bacteria. This is pure liquid manure. Don't think about it. Bam. Okay. So cold, clean air coming in. A full Huzu load right there. We should see 65K. We see 65K. We see 80K right now. We see 80K. It's working. Yeah, it keeps working. Every time I check it, it's working. So that's good. All right, so this is ready to go, right? I mean, this is not going to take terribly long once it has the material it needs. And then this does take a while. This is our bottleneck, I guess. Yeah, probably. Does it matter? No. Then everything comes out right here, and this will eventually jam, and then it will build up here, and that's fine. And this is where we get our Yotois. We probably want more than this, honestly, because you need so many of them. I mean, we could probably manage, right? No, just leave it like this. We'll take it in pieces. All right, lastly, we need a bio crud out. Unless I can share. Like, we don't make leaves up there, so there shouldn't be any bio crud. Just the seeds. Do any of you make crud? Are any of you cruddy? Do I really have to dedicate a caravan to this? Well, stop thinking, start doing. Then I'm going to unload this last dinosaur. Got to be dinosaur hungry. And your job is very simple. Your job, again, is very simple. There you go. You're going to come here, and you're going to fill your cargo. But it can also have leaves in it. Maybe we need a rotting chamber. Anyway, we're going to do that, and then you're going to take this all the way down here, because there's a chance that everything will clog, right? Then empty your cargo, and I can't take that chance. So we need to introduce a rotting chamber right here. So you take anything and you only expel biocrud. Alright, so leaves and crud come out. Everything gets in this box. The leaves eventually turn into crud. The crud comes out and gets into here, and then it exits the system. Alright, so that's jamless. And I think we're done. So, notepad, done, and done. So few things to do. Here, I think we accomplished more twofer, right? So few things to do. Let's look at twofer and see if we've improved the world. It's like, are you going? No, you still need soil. We've got 2,000 soil. This guy is just shoving soil on as hard as he can. It's just not enough, huh? Why do we have more coarse fraction than soil? Serious question. I think I've gotten this backwards. I think I've got it twisted. So you're going to get reduced. And then you're going to get increased. You're just switching places. Here, let's take a look at potato production. There was a slight boost. We can do better still, right? And eventually I'll start actually making potatoes. Uplifting potatoes. So in the last hour... Yeah, this is when a sugar delivery happens. I gotta get the other sugar recipe from Arquad honey. I got plenty of Arquad honey, and that'll immediately take all the pressure off of this. Maybe I should just go for that, right? Arquad, level 3. That gives this recipe. And I already have the colony collapse upgrade. So it's just going to make this better in every way. What do I need? Maybe I should just go for this. Alright, I'm going to do that. We need Corlex and Moondrops, and then Arquads, and then we have a recipe that we can actually implement and use. Alright, so anyway, this is done. I just declare it's done. We'll check it out later. And if we go look at Renea, right down here, I like all these little science areas. Doing like this little intermediate work. Okay, it's working. It's just going to take a long while. Just a really long while. Science is not going again. And I touched it, so now I have to look at it. You are waiting for comparator equals go. You are waiting for this, and you are waiting for lab equipment, which is still... Okay, let's check in on you and see if we can catch you having a problem. No, still going. Maybe it was aramid fiber somewhere, but I don't know where. Maybe he's just too slow. Laboratory. This speaks to me that we need another whale on this, or we need to go back to the electric engine unit. And while that does make a lot, electric engine units are expensive. We're backed up on them right now. Like, maybe we just go do that. See what happens. I mean, we have a lab equipment shortage, but last time I converted this, it went bad in a bunch of ways. It caused me problems. But okay, I guess that's why I'm here, right? So let's see what happens when you switch recipes again. Let's see if we can hear the wailing from here. It's right over here. I'm looking at it. All right, so we've stopped. And we've stopped because this whale just can't come back in time. So what I want you to do is I want you to do lab equipment. You're doing the good recipe. And you here, all you guys. You can have that now. And now I have to make sure Mr. Whale, he's probably doing the whole route, right? Yeah, he's been doing the whole route the entire time. So he's set up perfectly for this, and I don't have to worry about that at all. Just we need this delivery to come back, and then we're going to see if we're able to sustain this. There's one circuit, and here, let's take a look. Laboratory. 2 chassis, 3 sets. Yeah, it's just you add an engine and a simple circuit, and you get 2 more. And the important part for me is it's double efficient for whale time, right? I don't even know if it's any I mean, faster per unit, but faster overall, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to run this for a little bit. I'll have to make a note to come back and look at it. Or not. Okay, we're going to go do Vonix's now. No, wait, we have one last thing to do. We have to get rid of these Yotoi. I think. I think if I come here, I can trash most of the Yotoi. No, I can't. He's in the whale. Okay, wait a second. If I go to the Yotoi bin, that's where it's at. Okay. We can do this. We're going to get there. Are you running? Yes, we are running. Beautiful. And then the leaves will eventually rot in 15 minutes or so, and it just runs. And then this will start to collect when this fills up. So just leave it alone. We need a box. We need a box quickly. Our moment is happening right now. I need you to give me everything. All right, back in the bin. And most of everything goes right there. And the rest of it we'll shove in the other bin. Perfect, right? How many? It only produces like 1 more seed per cycle, right? I don't know. Don't think about it. Everything's okay. I'm okay. You're okay. Everything's okay. Everyone is okay. We're just going to get Vonix. We're going to concentrate on our worms. The worm will show us the way. And we'll have something new today. And then tomorrow, I guess, it's not machine, it's special small parts. We have to set up the carbon fiber chain. Okay, that's coming. Meanwhile, this is going well enough, wellish. And it's sustaining, and I check in on vat brains. They're being made. I mean, they might even be being made fast enough. I'm just choosing to believe everything's okay here, too. Okay, everything's okay. I'm okay. You're okay. Everything's okay. Let's go finish off Vonix. And we're going to be doing that for as long as we need, I think. Why is this not fully connected? I thought we got to that point. No. We have to decide what we're doing here. Okay, so there's 2 stages, right? There's Vonix eggs. Actually, there's a lot going on here. So you're making eggs, so we need cages coming in, and we took care of that. The barrels come back, the cages do not. Don't ask. Just don't ask. And we have our one Vonix there, with 2 Vonixes, and we're ready to go. This will make 6 eggs. If we go past this area and then into the incubation region. Oh, wait. We need 12 eggs. We need another Vonix. All right. Okay. Hold on. Just breathe. Just breathe. We need another Vonix. All right. Okay. All right. We can do this. It's going to be fine. Hopefully I left everything in the bin. I needed to handcraft a Vonix before. Let's find out. We need another one of you. We need a Dingrit Codex. I'm just picking up all of this stuff. We need Dingrit Codex. Give me one of those, please. Really? And then the Dingrit Codex goes in the box. And then we're going to need one of these. And we're going to need 2 Vonix Codexes. Vonix Codex. 1, 2. Good. And we're going to need... You all knew this, didn't you? You all did the math, and just laughing at me. My audience. So that'll go in there. And now we need one of these, and we need a Relesia Codex. Okay, and we're out of something. I don't know what it is. All right, everything back in the box. And Chem Science is busy over there. Okay, so we're going to have to come back and touch this one more time. But not right now, I guess. Okay, let's go get some Arthurian eggs. We need 20 more. So, over here in the egg bin, right? And we do not use quite so many of these. Okay, good. And we get back there, the codex might be finished. No. We're probably going to wait for it, though. Then we'll switch over to the flowers. So, glancing back at this. I mean, this seems like it's going pretty well, right? It's backing up. Yes, good. Okay, it's backing up and it's going to deliver, and that's going to get... Science is going again. All right, so we didn't have that much of a deficit, and that is good. And if we go glance at Yotoi right here, it's slowly building up. It's actually pretty quickly building up. It's building up faster than... Oh, here's an issue. What if these rot? We can't have that. I mean, it wouldn't be fatal, but at the same time, we can't have that, Relesias. I didn't take that into account at all. So I need another botanical garden over there. Okay. Okay, we can make this work. We can fix this. This is why we look. This is why we think. This is why we don't trust ourselves or anyone else. Because of the betrayals. Now, the fruits can rot. And when they rot, we do not have the ability to deal with that. So this entire system has to turn off after a certain point. Or else it's just going to start causing problems. How can I... You are making fruits. You're eating fruits. I wonder if this is stable. This is what we want to double. Give me... Here, we're doing this. Now that we can quickly rewire a dinosaur. We're doing it like... This doesn't work either. Ooh. I mean, okay, it kind of works. It can be induced to work, I think. Alright, so this will happen like so. And all of you go right there. And yes, I know the consequences of that. And then just over. But then, how do we get a fruit in? I guess we have to do changes, right? So what we need is you to do that and you to do this. So this moves over there now. Great. And so you're going to need that in. We're going to get the cold, clean air in. That'll be fine. All right. And so we're going to have to... This doesn't happen anymore. Instead, you come right to here. And then you get boxed in. And that's good. Here. Process this before it rots. Process this with the liquid nitrogen. You can do it. Yeah, and that just produces seeds and biomass, and it goes that way. Okay, so this produces there, and now you go in there. All right, so we've caused ourselves problems, like we do. That's where that has to be. That's where that has to be. So good. And it's not so good. Yeah, not so good. So just like... Why do you have cold, clean air in you? You should not. When did you ever get cold, clean air in you? Well, now you have nothing. There you go. Alright, so that's now going. And this produces the leaves, and the leaves go into that, and this goes into this. And so what we want... See, we have fruits here. This isn't what we want. Oh, wait. This doesn't... Okay, that doesn't exist anymore. That's how that has to go. So fruits into the outbox. That's into the outbox. And here's some seeds. All right, so... We want this to be disabled based on how many seeds are on here. And so you're producing seeds. I want you to be enabled based on seeds less than 5. Because when it backs up right here, I want this to stop. And then this will stop making the fruits. And the fruits will... Well, this decays down to normal fruit. And then it decays into seeds. So... We're going to need a composter in here one day. But that's such a very, very, very small possibility. So we need seeds. Yotoi. So we're just going to have a bin right here. And also you're going to be the fruit. Normal fruit, normal seeds. That's decay products from right here. If that ever happens, just land in this box. And then if this ever jams, then I'll fix it, right? So why are we stopped? You don't have any seeds. You have fruits. Why aren't you going? Okay, first off, you have to be turned that way, and you don't have an arm. Okay, so that probably explains why that wasn't going anymore. I love these little puzzles. I really like the uplifting. I like everything about the uplifting. I wish there was more of it. It happened sooner. You had to wait so long to engage with this content. You don't want to hide your interesting content. I like experimenting. I like investing with this. Like, it's just making everything better. By investing time here, the entire factory becomes just a little better. And good, and that's going to be completely swept out. Okay. I wish there was a lot more like this. Anyway, we have to go do Vonix's now. And we had just gotten through... Maybe we can actually go get our new baby Vonix. Right here. Well... Got bad news for you. You're destined to become eggs. Maybe I need still more. Maybe it's going to be... We're going to do the funny thing. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to see I still need more of this stuff. Are we ready for the funny thing to happen? Alright, so this will make us 12 eggs. Then we come over to the incubators. Then one of you will be going. And that will make us... like 5 cubs. Let's just say 5 cubs in the worst case scenario. And then 5 cubs come over here to make 1 Vonix. So this can brick. It's not likely, but it can. If we roll low on eggs... no, we roll low on hatches right here. Because the real number we want is... Because only... Oh, man. We need a good roll on this the first time, or else we have to go breed more Vonixes. Vonixes are slow and unreliable. Alright, let's just assume everything's going to be okay. I'm not going to run the math on that. The math's probably going to distress me. But this is... I wish it didn't eat Vonixes to do this. Alright, we have to start talking about what we're doing. We don't get honey barrels. Honey barrels are taken care of up here. So your barreling needs are completely done. And that's also the same up here. Yes, those are barrelers on the back. So you need to get in meat and guts. And again, we have to export. We have to export eggs. We have to export Vonixes. And we have to export Vonix products. But that's different. So you will be right here. You will be the Vonix bin. Any Vonix that makes it around... No, actually. No. Because Vonixes are consumable here. So what we need is to have these guys listen too. Vonix less than 1,000, let's say. And that's our breeding stock. And right now, we're not going to be building that up. All right, so we're going to have input, and this is going to have to be eggs out. And any eggs that make it to this point are fair game. So, Vonix eggs. Right there and right there. Okay, so we have Vonix eggs out. Only this is going to be a little weird because we have to bring in... Well, we're going to bring in cages. We're going to have moos come in on a belt. We're going to bring augs in, and then we have to cage them. So we have to have two of these guys around here somewhere. I'm thinking of getting rid of one of these. It's like we need a utility area. So all of this goes away. Eggs take a jump to the right. And then this gets obliterated. And then this gets obliterated. And then we'll have a caging area right here. Cages are coming. So this is kind of bad because it has only... Well, no. No, it can't work like this if I'm doing it like this. Because then we'll need our input to be facing the other side. So what we need then is to copy here. Pull this off. You guys just go hang out over there. And then we're going to cut all this. Yeah, we're going to cut all this, and we're going to try to remember that we're losing information in this process. Because I don't think it's reading off that, though I feel like I'm doing some Frankenstein nonsense. Who's reading this belt? Well, it's not a local circuit, so that's for sure. And it's not coming back around because of this. So yes, just read the belt right here. Read the belt, the whole thing. And then this, that, and that. Okay, good. Vonixes come out here. Eggs will come out right here. That doesn't work like that. And of course I've messed it up once more. But that's fine. We can fix it. It's what we do. Then I don't even know what these guys are doing anymore. They're trying to get the news over, so I'm just gonna peel this off. I no longer believe in this cabling job because it's hideous. Like, there's all sorts of problems related to this. And then we'll figure this out in a better way. Because we're going to have to stop making eggs at some point, right? When there's enough eggs on the belt. Yeah. All right, so eggs in, materials in. You're going to bring in augs. Augs will be caged right here. Yeah, it's right there. And you're going to bring augs over and cages over. And then cages will also come across the bottom, and this is where moos will get caged. Right here. And again, it eats the cages, so that's just a little weird. Here, we'll even not do it like this. And right there, and then cages. I want you to not make cages. You're going to be making something else. Don't worry about it. Cages are coming in. All right, so that's how that works. Okay, you're going to be making caged aug. And you're going to be making caged moo. Oh, I'm not pressing the right button. There we go. All right. And the cages get destroyed, and we can't prod that because that would be funny. Okay, so stage 1 problems complete, maybe. And then to raise this, we just need meat and barrels. So you need just not to be barrels, right? So you probably shouldn't be keyed to anything in particular. Just not barrels. Honey barrel. That's all I want. Just not honey barrels, not honey barrels. And here you have a helper. You have 2 helpers. No, it should be like this. Helper should be like that. And you get the same treatment. And then our out is, of course, Vonix eggs. But we're going to override the stack size to 1 here. Oh, also and barrels. So you will be eggs out. And you will be barrels out. This is a little complicated, I feel. But it should be fine. All right, what was I going to do? Moondrops and Corlex and then Arquads? Okay, sounds good to me. Here, research that. Maybe this is okay. Maybe. It can still brick. That's uncomfortable. So put this down like so. And put this down like so. And now we need to regulate it. I probably should have thought about that, right? Look at this mess. This complete mess. All right, so we should only be putting eggs on the belt when Well, we also have to get rid of jerky, right? So we need like a generic out. This is jerky out. I should have thought of that. Jerky. We're going to have to put a composter somewhere around here. Okay, so we should only be running the inputs because the inputs rot when there's enough eggs on it. So these guys have to stop. That's unfortunate. So you're going to be enabled when it needs to be. Okay, that has to be one thing and these have to be another thing. That is turned on when eggs on the belt are below a certain threshold. And I'm going to say that's going to be 2,000. All right. Yeah, when it gets over that, it just stops venting. Well, no. This shouldn't be. When there's enough eggs on the belt, we stop feeding it. This is what we do. Okay. Okay, that's better. And then you right here, and then we have to get that information in. And that's again going to be this line, right? And you guys just in. One more time, you guys get. Okay, so when there's too many eggs on the belt, we stop loading in the spoilables. And then it will seize up. Honestly, we only need to be telling it to one of those, I guess. Whatever. And that means that this is filled up and we're not using the eggs anymore. Okay, good. This is going to be nice and limited. However, we're going to have a bit of a problem up here, right? Because this is a lot of space. And I suppose we can get something like this working. So it's like this, right? We're going to have to make it more compact, which is fine. And so this is the belt coming this way. And then we do a turn and we go this way. And why are you right in my way? You could be literally anywhere else. So we'll pull it. No, we won't pull it in. We'll pull it in like that. And then power pull. Right? And then hopefully this is regulated correctly. And we just have to get the contents of the belt. Well, no. We need to get that red wire up here. All right, that's fine. 'Cause you have to be hooked up like so, and then from here to here, and also like so. There's no feed on that right now, but give me a minute. It's like right there. Ba-boom. At least it's not the biters developing nukes. Though I admit that would be funny. There we go. Yeah, that would be a mod. The biters evolving to the point where they get a nuke biter that just must be destroyed before it gets close to your base. That'd be funny. Maybe not fun, but definitely funny, you know? There's a difference. Alright, we have to get down here now. That should be enough. And we hook this in right here, and we hook this in right here, and then right here, and then into the network, yes? All right, so that'll hook those up too. Great, fantastic. And then we should be getting jerky on this belt. Maybe I should start this right now. You know, just to see what happens. I'd have to catch all of the eggs right here, which I guess I'll just do. Strange how it's not quite operating. It's got an idle operation, which I think I like. See the little fan spinning right here? This is one of those buildings where I do wish the active operation was a little better. All right, let's actually start this. Let's convert some Vonixes into eggs. Well, we can't totally start it. We can get the first tier going. Well, no, we can't. We need to get guts, and we need to get meat. And the honey barrels are taken care of, and we need augs. So we need augs. Okay, hold on. Notepad. It's one aug, right? It's one aug. So one aug. Then we need 10 guts. Then we need 5 meat. Okay, and then we need more meat to raise this. To convert them to hatch them. So it's 8 meat each. No, it's actually 4 meat. So let's up that by half. Because these are twice as efficient, you know? And then to raise them, I guess we just say 30 guts. And like, here, we're going to go to 20 meat. And then we need another moo, but that's local. So we're going to say this is our ratio here. 29. There we go. This is what we're going to do. This is our plan. So what we need is now a whale to do this, right? So our number is 50. 9,000 divided by 50. And that's 180, which I don't want to do. So 180 times, I mean, obviously it's 200 here. That's not a lot. I feel like this is going to cause me a problem. At least as a short route. 180 times 29. It's going to be 5,000-ish. Now times 20. 360. 3,600. And that adds up to being fine. Not perfect, but fine. So good? So give me a whale, I suppose. It's going to be a short paper route, so that's the only thing we have going in our favor right now. Be whale hungry. Add that. Then I want you to go get... I guess it's not going to be short, is it? It's going to go all the way up there to get augs, unless I made an aug bin. Which I don't think I had the foresight to do. I have to go make an aug bin then. Alright, let's go do that. Here, you just float there for a minute. I'll be right back. So what I want is to go for an animal bin. Do we have any animal bins just around? That's eggs, and we don't have nearly enough. Actually, we have a shortage of eggs. That's interesting. These guys are going as hard as they can making Arthurians, but it's the eggs that are the problem. I might have to upgrade to the next Arthurian egg recipe sometime. Alright, don't think about that. Do I have any blank spaces here? I think I do somewhere, right? Is this pelts? Is this supposed to be pelts and we just don't have any? Alright, don't think about that either. No, we don't. Alright, fine. Fine. We'll do it for real. Then I will designate this dinosaur right here to be dinosaur hungry. And then right there. And I want you to go and grab augs from the aug bin. Right here? Yes. I want you to fill that cargo. I want you to empty that cargo right there. Go and do that. All right, this will be okay in a bit here. Just leave that go and it'll be all right. Meanwhile, over here, I feel like this is going to be a longer episode. I want you to go get these things. So first off, you're going to go to that aug bin I just established. Load items until you have... Oh, we don't have augs. Aug. Aug. You get 200 of those guys. That doesn't seem like a lot. Then I want you to go... Oh, it moved me here. Disorienting. To the meat market. Then I want you to get guts. Load items. Guts. 5,000. Don't wait. Come, then drags me back. All right. Okay. Calm. To the meat area. Load items until you have meat. 300. And then just don't wait. And then you come here. To right here specifically. Then we wait for a circuit condition, which is comparador equals go. Unload until caravan. No, circuit condition happens after, right? Because it's spoilables. Guts, meat, augs, jerky. And then guts is 5,000, meat is 3,600. Don't wait. Aug is 200. Do wait, and do wait for that. I think that's good, right? I think that's probably good. And it all has to be regulated in complex ways because it involves spoilables. So we're going to have to think, and that's bad. Historically speaking, this is correlated with negative results. And 1, 2, 3 is probably 25 or something. Another big bada boom. And sure. And then we also have to have a jerky vent here. Thank you, Notepad. You may go. So, how are we going to make this work? I guess we have to be guts, right? I think it's got to be a lot more than this. Because it's such a long belt. And then right here, aug. No, wait, augs don't go out. And you have to get the news as well, or else none of this is worthwhile. And then augs just go right here, right? And then, oh, we didn't get cages. Oh no. Catch him. Catchy. You need 400 cages. And so our number is too low for that. So 48. I feel like this is not going to work out. All right, you have something else you have to go. You have to go to cages. And we don't, it's all the way on the other side of the base. We set this up for this exact moment. Right here. And I need you to load items, cage, 400. I think it actually needs more than that, but here, you gotta go do that now. I feel like this is gonna be very off. Until target has cage. I feel like I'm going to be causing myself problems with all this. Okay. Just stay calm, right? All right, so the cages will come down here. We have to add cages. Cage. It'll be like 50. All right, good. And then these have to be regulated based on how much is on the belt. So you got to get news too. So you got to come right there. You got to come right there. And so this has to be caged augs, and let's just say 1,000 of them. They don't go bad. And then right here, the same thing, only it's caged moos. And speaking of that, we got to get you moos. So let's work on that. Moos are over, this is Fidai, Arthurians, moos. All right, so we need to do some cow smuggling, some rustling. And I guess the best way to do that is just to pull them here, pull them down and over. I mean, seems fine to me. Muck moo. There we go. And we go on a journey. We are officially bad men now. We are cattle rustlers. Okay, it doesn't work here. Well, no, it does. We just have to leap. It'll be fine. It's good. We just kind of keep going. It's really kind of unfortunate that I had this hidden underground belt in every one of these. It's quite wasteful. See, like right there, see hidden? I mean, I'm using it now, but that doesn't really excuse the initial mistake, you know? Okay, I need you to cycle. Just go. We're going to do this properly. I can't have a whale in my way. Glad to see Renea's here. Glad to see Tech is still going. Tech is going to run straight into a wall. I don't know what's going to happen when Tech stops. All right, there you go. It's moose o'clock. You've binned all of your augs, and that's good. And now the moos are getting binned. Okay, great. We're gonna have to deal with all of this soon, but right now we just need some barrels. We need lots of barrels. We're gonna need more barrels than I have the ability to pick up at the moment. Give me all of this. We're gonna need, we have 9, and then a lot more after that. Just get all the barrels. All the barrels. Okay, let's do it. No problem. No problem. Simple instructions. Go get all barrels available. Bring them here. Right over there. Yeah. 1,000 barrels. Good enough, right? Good enough for starters. Probably not, honestly. Probably going to have to come back and get more. Really don't like the idea that this can all brick on me. All right, so you need a stack of barrels, and then this is going to start going, right? Arquad honey. Yes, it is going to start going. So, good. Then all of you guys need your initial stack of barrels. Wait a second. Okay, good. No, wait. We should never be taking barrels out. Wait, why did I do that? Barrels always are taken care of internally. Okay, never mind. We can fix it. We can fix it. Glad I looked. Glad I thought. Doesn't happen often, but sometimes it works out. Okay, so did you get your barrels? I'm just assuming the answer is no, right? No, wait. You did. So that would have been a bad assumption. I think I gave them barrels too, and he's got a double shot, and it's like, you're just going to have to live with that. It's just a number, right? It's just a number. Alright, so all of those are going. And we're going to need Vonixes of many sorts. Looks like we've produced eggs. Eggs in quantity 1. We have 6 eggs on the belt. Those will cycle around. Okay, so things are going better, right? This isn't hooked up, but it doesn't need to be hooked up. Don't look at it. You're just going to catch all the eggs. Catchy, all eggs. And then it's going to come up here, and we're going to have our jerky destroyer right here. We're going to set you up now. Jerky goes that way. Jerky Annihilator online, followed by this. This is just going to be in the standard configuration, right? With one of you doing this. And then, of course, a tank, which I don't have on me. Fantastic. I really should have this blueprinted by now. But again, laziness is. Okay. And then do I have time to do this? Oh, I do have space to do this. Nice. And so right there, and a valve. And you have to be output less than 5. Thank you very much. There we go. That's all set up. I think I'm trapped. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. So the de-jerkifier is going here. You can even go faster. Enjoy some speed mods. The eggs have not reached here. Oh, it doesn't have enough to go. Oh, you have to be overridden for start. You also have to pick up Vonixes. That should probably not be a big problem, right? Just assume not, right? Then really all the honey barrels need to be trapped up in this area. So I have to rework this a little bit. Well, right here will be fine. And then here, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Like this. And then just honey barrels just make their way back around. Actually, 2 honey barrels, 2 empty barrels. And that will short circuit that a little bit. And just like Augs. Augs should never ever go up. Augs that come to this point should just go back over. Ooh, had to take a bit of a pause there. Well, luckily it's nothing I can't fix. So we're coming way back up there, and we're doing this, right? Then we want these guys to be taking caged augs. Caged aug. And you go the other way. Just skip it. They just skip the line. They go straight back. Good. And that should probably be enough. And if they ever miss any, it doesn't actually matter, you know? All right, let's add... Okay, so you don't need honey barrels. In fact, honey... Okay, we already took care of that. We took care of that right here. So, here. You start in on this. I guess you would if you actually had honey. All right, let's wire this up then. I think I probably want a rail like this to begin with. Seems like a good start.
I can already feel this is very close to springing to life, which is good because we're getting close to the end of the episode. And then next episode, carbon fiber, yeah? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get to that in time. Alright, so all the way up. And we have turned on this guy. And you are filling. Good. Oh, we also have to... Did I already handle the hands up here? It really kind of looks like I did. Though I hate to presume something like that. I have disappointed myself so many times. Alright, so this doesn't need to exist. That doesn't need to exist. And this can be trimmed. In fact, we're just gonna... Why not just take a moment, just take a brief moment and hook it up correctly? Why not do that? Am I gonna have to keep going, I think? Yeah, we've got barrel refillers here. We have 100% overbuilt on this, which is fine. Okay, there we go. Everyone should have all of your honey, right? Yes, perfect. And so the barrels will get on the belt, and then this guy right here, you, stack override all the way down. You have to put actual Vonixes on. You're all ready, you just need the Vonix cubs. And then you're all ready. You only have 10 eggs. Interesting. I might have to baby this to start off. Alright, I think we're very, very close to being just ready to go. So I suppose my concerns about this not being done before the end of the episode were a little overblown. So we have heat, we have water. We started heat first, which shows that we have a functioning brainstem. Good job. And you get water. And then just the same as it always... Oh, that's on the... Oh. 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 It's competing with the honey line. The honey line is exactly where I don't need it to be. Oh. Alright, alright. Little change of plan. Little design flaw. Nothing terrible. Just a little terrible... Oh, it is terrible. It's so terrible. Alright, we'll make it work. We'll make it work, though. That's the point. We're going to make it work. It's going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Everyone's going to be okay. So we just hook this up, and it just starts, right? And this is where it could theoretically brick on us. This is part of the plan. This was always part of the plan. You're the one who wasn't part of the plan. And then this time, and then after this, I have to go through and I have to think through the regulation of it. And you don't have an out, do you? That's a problem. So you made 7. That's the medium. And that's not what I want. So you come with me. You're going to get hand carried. And then you have to be out. And all the way down to start. We also have to put outs everywhere here. Big bada boom. Alright, so that's hooked up in theory. And now I can chuck these guys in, and this will start, and this is going to take days. And we only get one shot at this. And we cannot get one Vonix. Like, if we only get one Vonix out of this, it means we have wasted egg. Oh, wow, look at that thing. Look at that sucker. Okay, I don't wonder where the cage is gone anymore. That thing can just reach down and eat me at any time. And it's going to take forever. What's that noise? I don't like anything about this. This thing is threatening. Why am I bringing this into my factory? It's definitely not a plant. I do like the use of height on this one. The animated height. This thing's impressive. I like this. Maybe the crack could be a little better. You know? But this worm is grade A right here. I mean, all it's doing is swaying, so I know it's like... We're not asking for industrial lights and magic right here, for this, but still, I like this. This is good. Good job, whoever did this. Let's go raid the Vonix den bin and fill this in a little more. Then I think we're just kind of done, right? We just have to keep an eye on it. And if it happens to brick... So, it could brick at any time, basically. I could get a substantially bad series of events. It just can roll one over and over and over and over again. And then it would just be the end of the Vonixes. They would die out. Don't know what I should think about. Why are you not going? Oh, was neuromorphic Chiff had to be brought in? I wouldn't think so. That should be like right here, right? I can't tell. Shouldn't neuromorphic chips be being made? Shouldn't that not really be a problem right now? Unless it's bound on epoxy, which, you know, now that I say that, no, you're bound on optical cable and epoxy. Oh, we're going to need so much more of this. Like, I'm not going to do it now, but it's such a clear bottleneck. Maybe I should pencil that in for now. Here, we're going to put that on the list. More epoxy. We're going to need more optical cable. I want to put in an epoxy maker kind of in the style of the AUG ranches here. Because this is flowers go in at one end, and then assorted meat bits come out the other. And this is good. I like this. And I want to put in like a minimal amount of on one end, and then just have epoxy out the other end. And we're going to have to do something with reproductive chambers, and then Ulrichs, and then processing. And then this needs collagen, which is a pain. Maybe I can centralize that production. I don't know. There's a lot that could go on there. Anyway, let's go see how the Vonix dens are going. I have one for you, good sirs. And then I'll have to... Maybe I should pop in and see if... Oh, halfway through. Yeah, we're not even going to... We're going to stand here and we're going to wait. We're going to take until the end of this. This is going to be... It goes at 0.6 speed. It's like 2 more minutes, right? We can spend 2 more minutes on this. And then... I hope it doesn't jam on trying to pick up Vonixes here and just not having enough of them. So you guys have to be overridden as well for now. Just on this one. Just for now. And you're just waiting for more. Let's take a look at optical fiber. Optical cable, rather. Which is right here. Which is going as well as it could be imagined. Wait a second. No, it's going at the speed of this, and it goes and transfers directly over, and then it goes and transfers directly over. 0.66, 0.66, 0.66, so yes. Why aren't... Then you need more pores. So we're going at the speed of these guys, basically. And we even got double photopores. Ugh. And these are going quite fast, actually. I could speed module it again. Let's go do that. Let's go do that right now. Seeing as how this is a very narrow bottleneck. And I'm going to have to go do this anyway, eventually. I haven't done decoration day in forever. We're getting close to the next point to make another video. I need optical cable, which is up and over. So right here. So if the slaughterhouses are our bottleneck, and I put a giant beacon right here, it's going to affect these guys too, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, you can be prodded? Why not prod and beacon? And I get just the best of everything. Because it's going to slow these down, and that'll be fine. But they'll also get prod, so that'll be better. So, okay. I am a problem and a solution. All in one. So you should be 5, like 3 probably. Oh, it doesn't hit that guy, but it's never gonna. And it hits all of these. And also catches those, and that's not great. No, you're gonna get prodded. Excuse me. Give me more prod mods. See? Look, it's new. It's coming soon. Not soon enough, but soon. Alright, and these are going like this. And now, why are you not going at all? We're gonna have to watch this for a little bit. Like, I don't like how much stuff is on the belt right here. I mean, there's already too much stuff on the belt right here. And then Tritz, you're probably way too much, friend. Are we all going again? No, why aren't you going? Oh, because it's regulated for how many are on the belt at once, right? Yeah, where do I calculate E? It's got to be right over here, right? Here, take a lap. Here, go. Just go. So E is 60. Let's just go a full 100 now. And this will be 75, maybe. Maybe 80. There's E and F. And they do different things. E right here, and then F right there. Alright, so that should be putting more photopores on the... Now we've got this problem. Too many trits, maybe? Stack inserters help sushi belt so much because it overstuffs, you know? Why are you only putting one in? Like, that's not... That doesn't strike me as correct. So, maybe this is better? Here, take the stack size off. Maybe it's not better. Why'd I ever do this? It's like you're disabled by control behavior for some reason. And I don't think that is right. I think I'm really holding myself back here. What are you doing? You are stuck on BioCrud in your inventory. It's like, what is... Okay. You're supposed to filter for that, so I suppose that's okay. But then... Why are you not going? Like, these are going. And then... You shouldn't be going... Well, I suppose your crafting speed is faster. Because this is 1.5 and this only slows down by 50%. So, okay. So this makes a little more sense now that these are stopped because they're under the influence of the speed module. That's okay. But I really want these to be going constantly. And maybe it will cycle out. Like we do a balancer here, but we don't do a mixer. Maybe I should. Like another loop just goes back around. Just wastes some time and goes back. Here, let's do an experiment. Well, it has to also get the news from that, so maybe not there. It's like, yeah, you're full of photopores, and these are kind of going to time out, right? And so now our bottleneck is this, which is that. Now I understand why. Okay, actually I don't. No, wait, I do understand, because you're still getting speed mod. You should be prodded too then, right? Like all of this should be prodded. We're just going to leave it right here for now, I think. Here, let's take a look at optical fiber. Optical fiber. So in the last hour, it's been like 150 a minute. In the last 10 minutes or so, it's at a little more than that. So that's good. Not ideal by any means. We're going to check back on this later. Let's go look and see if our Vonix is bricked. And if so, we're just going to save it for next time. So did we brick? No, we did not. Okay. This is good. So now these get fed in for eggs. Right here? No, further south. Right here. Okay, and that's going to make eggs, and then that's going to go all the way around. And then this is actually, stack size should be 6 right here. Because that's one full egg clutch. And then this will keep going, that'll keep going, and hopefully this will work out. So let's just calculate. I mean, it could brick at any time, right? Of course, we know that. We have 3 cubs right there, so we almost have another run ready to go. And we rolled a little high on the Vonix production. And now, I suppose what I have to do is get more of the egg layers online. So it's hard. This is going to be hard to get up and to bootstrap. So 3 Vonixes is 18 eggs. That's 1 flight of making the cubs. And you are properly, yes. And so this could make anywhere between 5 and 10. So we will get 1 more guaranteed run out of this. And then after that it might brick. All right, that's fine. I don't care anymore. I'm going to declare Vonix are now working. I'm going to keep poking my head in and looking at it. And tomorrow, carbon fiber, right? Irving still doing his thing. Yeah. Irving hyper fixated. Well, he's in a good environment. I like it. You know, I love this for him. Such a good environment. That must be absolutely not maddening in any way. How's the homelessness crisis? What are you? Can't get rid of guano. All right, this makes just a list. Pyanodon ports overflowing with guano. Yay. All right, that's on the notes for tomorrow. As of right now, we're done. Let's wrap this up. So zoom in, say goodbye to UI. Out we go. And then, right, no, we're too zoomed in. Or maybe not zoomed out enough. Something's wrong. Like so. No. Like so. Wish it would show a number of your zoom level. because that would make this easier. I feel like I'm skipping back and forth, just not hitting one. Because it should be lined up with the center of my monitor, and it's not. That? Did I have the light? That was it. I was just skipping past it over and over and over again. Kind of irritating. That's okay. All right, so right here. Right here, we take a screenshot. Okay, so what did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we did a bunch of little chores. We did Yotoi Aloe uplifting. We finally got that in place. That's good. We reworked the Yotoi Aloe carousel over here. No, it used to be a just normal line making Yotoi Aloe fruits for terephthalonyl chloride, which made aramid fiber. But we upgrade this to the next recipe and upgrade it to a sushi belt, and it's just putting out an amazing amount. It tripled the amount of fruit that it was before, and that's great. And so we shouldn't have a aramid fiber issue anywhere else. We also fussed with lab instruments again, and that's fixed maybe. I feel like we did something else somewhere around here before we shifted gear. No, we examined Tufra. We didn't have enough potatoes, and so we messed with the ratios on the potato belt. I don't know if we did good or bad with this, but I have to keep checking in on it. It's probably fine or not. I don't know. The real answer here is to research the next R-Quad tier and get the sugar from R-Quad honey recipe, and then a lot of pressure gets taken off Tufra's. So the fix is coming. If I just do nothing from this point, the fix is coming. Then we got Vonix's fixed. We hooked everything up, and I think everything's working from beginning to end. I'm distressed to learn that the Vonix life cycle has the possibility of sputtering out. It's not likely, but it's there, which kind of means that on a long enough timeline, it will sputter out. So I'm going to have to deal with that somehow. I also don't feel like I regulated all this process properly. I got confused. Here, we got to put in Vonix system regulation. I have to go over that because I have to make sure we're not making too many eggs, that we're not making too many cubs, and we're not making too many Vonixes. And I have to regulate that every level. But yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, I'm done now. Thank you very much, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.